Well, I got some big news. My good friends over at Precision Camera are actually doing a really good deal, and they're working with you and with me. So we're partnered up, all right? So I get to go check out some of the brand new cameras and to go and look at the camera that I want to buy, the R6 Mark II. I'm gonna go into detail today. You're probably gonna be asking yourself, what are all the features on this camera? Well, if you're in the Houston area, come right by here. People are driving by, they're loving it, and parking to go inside. So let's go check it out. As you know, I've been using this Canon 60D DSLR for the last 10 years, and it's about time to retire it. Yes, it is. The fun thing over here at Precision Camera, they do have the Canon R6 Mark II available. You just take a look at it.
First up, let's get through some of the specs. First of all, the Canon R6 Mark II comes with a 24.2 megapixel sensor. That means that it's gonna record in higher qualities than some of my older cameras. Also 4K, which actually in it says that there's a 6K RAW feature, but this thing actually does shoot 4K 60. And then there's a bunch of other different versions of what kind of resolution the video actually takes. Being that it is full frame, you get the full 35mm full frame sensor. Also, there is built-in in-body image stabilization. Another feature is the 2 SD cards. You see here, you can put video on one, photo on another, or you can split it, or you can tell it to put video on this one, fill up this card, and then fill up to the next card. And now, of course, let me throw on a 16mm lens, a prime lens on the front of it, see how it looks.
What I'm checking right now is we have the R6 Mark II with a 16mm. What did you give me?
16.
Okay, that's right. Michael's over here in the background. The one thing that I'm always looking at on these Canon cameras is the wobble. And I feel like there's not much in this one, even at 16mm. There is some IBIS in the R6 Mark II, not as much as it is in the R5 Mark II. It's that typical vlog 16mm angle. It's so wide. Yeah, it's so wide, but you get the idea. With this wider look on the lens, the R6 Mark II does give you a lot of options. I do have it in manual mode, so you're getting that as well. Auto, ISO, f2.8 at 150 to match the frame rate, which is 4K 24. Double that, you're at 48. That's 50 is what the camera can do. I did a bunch of math there, but just so you know, that's what I'm looking for here in the background.
Then, of course, I had to take it into a low light scenario to see how it looks in low light.
Let's switch that out. Change the ISO to, there's 800, start there. And then go down to, there's 300, and there's 200. So that's kind of black, like really dark. But if I go up, let's just check the noise. We're at 800 there. That's 1600. And then that's 2500, which I think kind of was where it was, like 3200. I think it was at 3200 as a max, probably. Then as we go on up, we're at 6400, which I'm way overexposed now. Mainly because I'm at 2.8. So that's also the other thing that it's looking at as well. And then we can keep going to like 10,000. I feel like the sun is out right now. Let me go back a little bit further. And then that's 16,000. Yeah, so let me put that back on auto, yeah. Yeah, I turned the lights off because we're in a low light situation. I love Michael, he cracks me up. But let me go into a dark light situation so you can kind of see just how dark I can be in here.
I wanted to see how quickly that R50 was able to adapt.
Actually, that's a great connection. I'm gonna do that here. Where's this light switch? Thanks, Michael. See, that's why you have pros in here. He's like, how quickly does it adapt? Okay, full light on. Actually, fairly quickly. Nice. Full light off. And actually, not as long as I would think it would take. It adjusts pretty quickly. I feel like the Z8 will probably adjust even quicker when I do a video on that next week. So I'll test it. At least you get the idea.
And finally, just a little bit of random video footage.
Oh, hold on.
IBIS.
Look at there. Look how steady that is. Look at that. I'm doing what I can. You know, it's got an old card in it. Yeah. The card I think I bought 15 years ago. Old card. Even at 24, look at that shot. I can Casey Neistat all over the place.
And of course, a huge thank you to Precision Camera in the Woodlands in the Houston area. Jacob and the team do a fantastic job. You can actually go over there right now and check in on some of the used gear as well as all the brand new releases. The store is great. Got a lot of great opportunities for you to try on lenses, which you can't do online, and you definitely want to try and do that. I honestly found myself trying out the lenses on this R6 Mark II. A lot of my older lenses, I was actually putting on it and testing it out. You can do that with any of your camera brands, whether it's Nikon, Sony, Canon, Lumix, even Fujifilm. All that and more right there at Precision Camera. You cannot miss it. Guys, make sure you go and stop by if you're in the Houston area. They also have a website. I'll leave a link down below so you can go and check out the rest of it. Sure, you don't want to miss it.